Hey everyone, welcome to Horrible Gaming. On today's video, I want to talk about the museum and all the greatness inside the museum that I wish we had, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me on this. In this video, I would love to discuss the potential abilities that we could have with the museum decor on our own islands, how it would change building in general. I love discussions, I've always been that way, and I would love to hear also along with your thoughts in the comment section below of things you wish we had on our islands that are either from the museum or maybe from previous games. As we get started though, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and notify button if you want to see more content like this in the future. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about things I wish I had on my own island. In this video, I'm going to talk about how decor could change our own islands personally and just make them feel a lot more realistic and add just more texture in general. The first thing I wish we had are these tiny little shrubs right here with that stump, and also the little plants that are on the ground too. This just breaks up the greenery and adds a lot more texture. These would be awesome for forest islands and just jungle islands in general. Just having these alone would change natural islands forever. And we're not even done talking about the museum plants and the potential abilities for them. These would also look great for citycore too, when you have those greenery areas to break up your roads. I truly feel like a lot of people would be just excited in general for more greenery and different types of plants and trees. Another thing I want to talk about is the fact that there is different levels of trees and different heights. I love this because it'll make forests feel more realistic and even just our city cores too. I feel like just these tree heights in general would help diversify our islands from each other a lot more. We would be able to get a lot more creative too with perspectives. So I feel like this could be a game changer. I know many of us here can agree that if we had all the museum plans, it would really help make our islands feel a little bit more personal, and we could get more creative with just our themes too in general. I also wish we had these trees here with a different texture. We do not have this type of tree on our own islands yet. It is already in the game's code. I would love these leaf piles, just the fact that there is that log that's angled. Having angled items would change everything. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the community would be over the moon to have all the content that the museum offers, because that would keep us busy and we would be able to do some new island themes and just new builds in general. It would truly bring a fresh lift to Animal Crossing, because right now, even though we got 2.0, a lot of the community is bored. We need something new, and I don't think Nintendo is aware of how big this community is, and maybe they are, and they might be working on something that we don't know about. I mean, we can at least dream that they are doing this for us, right? Now, one of the main things that I feel like if it was the only thing I could actually get would be the museum tree. This tree is insane. It would work great for citycore, especially in a park area. This would be a game changer for overgrown themes, fairy core. I mean, the list goes on. Another thing for the museum I personally feel like would be a game changer, especially for citycore, is the raised planter that the museum tree sits in. Imagine having the option to decorate it kind of like the way that we decorate on Happy Home Paradise, to be able to do your own arrangements in there. This would also free up some custom design slot space, since we wouldn't need to make codes to have this illusion anymore, and it would actually look so good and give a really nice effect to parking lots on citycore islands and even on cottagecore islands. I feel like we would all be super excited for this, so I hope to see this feature maybe in a future game. I know I would personally be excited for it. This spot is probably my most favorite area on the museum, because there is so much dimension and texture going on. Imagine having the option to be able to water decorate, have lily pads of different colors for the seasons. Also, the fact that there is different levels of terraform, the little ledges, kind of reminds me in a way of Minecraft, being able to have different level of terraform, and we could hop on said terraform and walk up on it. I feel like forest core fans would really appreciate this feature, since you wouldn't have to worry about inclines or just using ladders or vines. It would make your forests and natural islands just feel very realistic in general. I felt like talking about this though would be a really fun topic, because I feel like a lot of our creativity would be shown more with these options and abilities on Animal Crossing. I'm sure there's other things throughout this video I could have talked about too, so if you thought of something while watching this video with me today, definitely leave a comment. I'm curious to hear what y'all wish that Animal Crossing had and what you hope to see on our next game that we'll get. Honestly, as a tropical fan, I would freak out to have everything you are seeing in this footage right now. Imagine the flowers being able to come in different colors too. And the fact that there is different level palm trees and different species of them would just be a game changer even for jungle core. So Nintendo, if you ever come across this video, we need this like now. Another honorable mention is the fact that these pathways all curve and go at an angle. This would not only reduce the usage of custom designs because we would have the angles in the game to work with, but it would add so much more texture and detail to our islands in general. There is so many different things that I could talk about that I wish that we had from the museum and could use on our own island. I swear I could talk about this for days. Definitely give me your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear what you hope to see in the next Animal Crossing game. I personally believe everything that I've shown in today's video would change Animal Crossing completely. I feel like it would really tie players over until the next game release. Anyways, before I end this video, let me know what you thought about this type of content today in the comment section below. I really love discussing different things like this, so if you want to have more discussion videos, that feedback really does help me out. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and have a horrible day. I'll see you next video.